In the beginning, God said, "Let there be light," to burn away the darkness. On the second day, the sky was born, a majestic canopy for the earth.
This more expansive outdoor environment, the swamp, and it's pretty much a non-linear level. Previously, our outdoor levels in Metro 2033 tended to stick to the more linear route. This one, you have to navigate your own way through it. You have a number of objectives to complete. You really have to explore around the level. You're bound by the day-night cycle. So as the sun goes down, it becomes more and more difficult. You're constantly having to hunt and scavenge for supplies as you make your way through the level. So, that's just one example of a different gameplay style within the outdoor environments. We made the decision pretty much right after E3 last year that we didn't feel we could do justice to the multiplayer. We had some really interesting concepts in play. It hadn't entered full production, and we just didn't feel that resource was best directed towards multiplayer. It would be better focusing purely on the single player campaign. We don't like throwing work away. It's something that we certainly could return to, but there's a lot of work still to do on it. So I wouldn't expect multiplayer as DLC in the immediate future, but we'll see what happens. We're still trying to figure out what we're going to do next after we finish this game. So. I think we originally thought it was going to be around the same length. It's looking now maybe a little bit longer. We've also worked really hard to increase the replayability of the game. Although we found that lots of people replayed Metro 2033 multiple times anyway. I think certainly compared to most other first-person shooters out there, we have a substantially longer campaign than pretty much any other shooter out there.
They asked me for a story in the very beginning. They asked me what the story is going to be about, and I suggested that the story is going to be about the last surviving Dark One, and about the beginning of the world's last war in the tunnels and stations of Moscow Metro. Then I wrote the outline of the story, and I gave it to the developers, and they cut it into levels and into different missions to make sure it is adapted as the game story, like a game plot. They are specialists in their field, I'm in mine. So I did not really write this as a story for a game, But they took what I created and adapted it. Then they provided some provisional dialogue. I had a look at the dialogue and rewrote it completely from scratch, adding lots of things, creating additional characters and their stories, their dramas, their memories, their dreams, their conflicts, everything. So all in all, whatever is plot, the general plot line, whatever is dialogue, I'm 100% responsible for it.
We have to face this hell full on. Our fate, I hold in my own hands.